Hey guys, we're here playing another TGCTours Rookie Design Contest course entry. This one is DaggerTooth. All one word apparently, by Figz. I've played a couple of Figz's courses before. Pretty sure. Well, I know I have. I'm just trying to think which ones they were. Looks like we're in the forest here. Our clubhouse is over here. Sure. Black and white. Oh no, he's got a gray one in there. Must be a private course because there's only 4 cars out there. Oh, it's a local brewery. DaggerTooth. Okay. It's a cool environment. I would hate to be playing here in the summer if we were in southern Ontario because the mosquitoes would be horrendous. Uber, how are we doing? We're going to start with a par 5 down the hill. Ooh. And we're going to have to think about our second shot. Yeah, they would be Viking. This looks kind of northern Ontario-ish to me. I'm pretty confident that's not where it's meant to be, but it would. You could tell me this was northern Ontario, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that works. Okay, this is pretty cool. Always pin 2 shot stone. The only time I'm not on pin 2 is if it's a competitive round and it isn't the second round yet. Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Okay. It's similar. Similar. Greens are on 164. Oh. My first thought here was when I saw this, I was like, oh no, this is going to be a crazy dog leg. And then I got up here and I went, oh, hang on. I'm actually going to hit 3-wood here. I'm curious about something. I'm just going to leave that up there. There's a lot of foliage around. I'm curious how it's going to affect the computer. It's fine so far. Oh. Short par 3, or 4, I mean. Vicious false front. Just vicious. Yeah, I was wondering if it might. That's why I put it there. What are you designing on, Figz? Bunkering looks pretty cool. PS4. Yeah, sometimes different platforms render differently. So it could just be it's darker on a PC. Does anybody know hard game? Messed what up? What have I missed? Oh, the pins. Well. Figz, I'm not sure about this. I wonder if this should have been just kind of flattened a bit. So, because I don't know that this needs to be blind. Does it need to be blind? Is it just the terrain doing that? I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. And I Fox PCs can be darker. Okay. So it was a conscious decision. Then that's cool. And that's where I was like, I was kind of like, I don't know, because I could kind of see that that's the land was doing. Doesn't hold a hat. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Something like ask questions just to see if the designer was thinking. Ah, no, that's left. Oh. You should have been here earlier if you want a sketchy pin. This pin is a cakewalk compared to what we played in the first course. Now, we speed these greens up much. Yeah, that's not even close. What was that? What was the first course I played? I can't even remember. How bad is that? That's how tired I am and how old I am. Whose was it? It was Talented Mr. Yipley's course. I like the environment. Like I said, it's going to be miserable playing here in the summer, but we don't have to play outside in this game, so we're okay. Oh, enjoy Celtic. That just sounds like the most fun I could imagine. I mean, those two idiots, it's just so... I mean, you come in as a pair, it's pretty obvious what you're up to. Hey, Lacey, how are we doing? For those watching on YouTube, we had some trolls earlier, and it got pretty obvious, and they got punted. That might be a problem, because the camera's that way, too. I don't think Patrick's here anymore, Bundy. He had to go. Oh, Figz, what are we doing, buddy? That's harsh up front. Oof. Almost made Eagle complaining about the pin. That's about right. This part here, just, I don't know about that. Do you have a pin here? Okay, good. But it might be a little extreme. And again, we're only at 164. So if we're thinking about, like, do these need to play 187? No. But they should play, wait. These are at 160 something. If you're scheduling this, is there even an option to have it in the 170s, or would it go straight to 187? It would. I wondered. So if we put this on fast, we would have the greens we have now, right? That's a significant downslope I'm on here. Not that significant. The only reason I'm asking about that is you're gonna. I mean, I think they would want the opportunity to have the course play at different speeds. I don't know 187 would be much fun. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. I was wondering, Scoop. Okay, I mean, this works as a blind shot because again, you're not hiding any hazards. Let's speed things up. So yeah, so the one thing I'd be thinking about is, because again, I'd be thinking about the course being tour, like being on tour, right? So I would want to have 2 speeds it plays well at. And I don't know that I'd want to be going slower. It's okay to go slower, I suppose, but I don't know that that would be. I don't know that that would be the option I'd be choosing. It lagged on I've got the the OSD up on screen display so I can see if this lags, because I thought it might when I saw the environment. Just 3-wood over here. Oh, by God, if that tree gets in my way, I will not be happy. Oh dear. That's a problem, Shotstone. So things I would be looking at if I were rangering would be things like, if my ball is here, what happens to my putt? Right? Can I putt from here and keep it anywhere near this pin? You make these any faster? The answer is no. This pin, I'm not sure. Or this green, I mean, this green speed. You don't think it needs to be yes? I think it should be possible. I don't mind it being difficult, but I think it should be possible to get it somewhere near the hole. Stupid break. Like the extreme example would be that putt goes off the green. Well, that's no good. That wouldn't have happened there. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the 16 to the Augusta. If you're up on the ridge and the pin's down the bottom, you're dead. But you can still get it within 6 feet. It's just you have to hit a hell of a putt to get it there. Oh. 215-yard false front. Okay. Best par 5 in the world. Best short par 5 in the world, I mean. But again, my opinion when it comes to famous holes is the road hole. You would never get away with building the road hole now. Right? Like you wouldn't be able to build that hole now because nobody would be okay with it. There are exceptions, like the 11th at Shinnecock, which I don't think if you built that now, people would be okay with. But yeah, you miss long, you're completely dead. Now, my question to that is, can I miss short on that hole? I'm trying to remember, because it's perched, isn't it? As long as I can miss it short, then I'm okay with that. I can kind of miss it short. As long as I kind of have a shot. This hole's short enough, I think we can get away with this. Being repelling everywhere. Ghost green. Hey, Stringy. Your area to miss short. Yeah. Now, it's a US Open course, so I don't know. It wouldn't be something I would be striving for. Let's put it that way. I like the environment here. I haven't noticed a stutter on it yet. Keyword being yet. Excuse me. The greens are interesting. I think you've kept them just this side of the line. Oh, that stuttered. Frame rips are still decent, though. I wonder if you'd have been better off. I mean, the land does go front to back, so you're following the land. I just wonder if that backstop there makes this too easy of a shot. It does kind of counteract this, though. Hard to say. Into the wind, yeah. Just thinking for second shot for par 5, I wouldn't have any problem with that just rolling right off the back of the green. But then when I see that ridge you're dealing with short, it just might make it a little bit too, because it's such a significant slope back there that it does make that a really easy shot. So yeah, you did, Strangy. Sorry, buddy. It needs some work too. So the VOD will be up, but because I don't delete them. Yeah, I'm digging this vibe, and it's a course you can definitely just go play. Again, we're kind of relying on false edges a lot, which seems to be the thing these days. Oh, I just noticed the fringe. Or is that just, no, that's fairway. Never mind. Oh, I know what it is. It's the shape, sorry, it's the coloring of the green contours. That's what it is. Never mind. Oh no, now it is. That's what I was seeing before. I don't know. Okay. If I go up here, it's longer by 10, 11 yards. It's a flat lie, and it's not uphill, I guess. But it's super narrow. On a hole of this length, I need to be in the fairway. Rushed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why I would go up top there. Now that is a tucked pin with the ridge. But again, I've got room right. I can play it over here. Does it roll off? It does roll off the back. See, this is kind of what I feel like that par 5 should have done. This is a hell of a pin. Oof, that's a tough pin. Yeah, I can go right, but then if I go a little far, I'm off the back. I can use the slopes better going to the right? Oh. I'm just not seeing that. We're not gonna find out because that thing went farther than I expected. That pin's dicey, man. For especially when it's a long iron in. I think honestly, take the par 5 green, stick it here. Stick this green on the par 5. I think that would make more sense. I think that's asking a lot of the player to fit it into that spot with a long iron. And I'm not sure that that split fairway works for me. I just would never go over to the right. Maybe I'm missing something, but I need to be in the fairway on a hole of that length. This is a pretty cool, you know, fairly straightforward hole, but it does it without being boring, which is nice. Of course, we missed that. Of course, we missed that. Just a 5 iron, is it? Yikes. Well, let's see. So I think I landed that on the ridge, didn't I? Yeah. I mean, it's hard to complain when I've got 3 feet. But I think you're asking for more or less perfection with this shot. And again, I'm not this here. I'm just not on board with. I think your greens toned down a little bit would make this a much better course. No, but I mean, I got exactly the right bounce because I landed in exactly the right place. That's asking a lot from 195 yards. Now, have me play that hole 10 times. I'm not birding it every time. I mean, I'm just making sure I don't miss this left. Oh, I didn't get there. I slowed it. Okay. I mean, you've definitely shown some restraint. Again, kind of last souls. You've definitely shown some restraint in that there are people that would have had that ball off the green. So to catch these slopes, to get booted off the green, it does require a pretty poor shot. So I'm on board with that. And this is a drivable 4, so the green should be a bit more difficult. I didn't hit a very good drive there. That's a completely reasonable way to play the hole. I mean, completely reasonable way for that hole to have end up playing out the way I played it. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. You guys know. A little cut ski 9-iron into this one. Whoa. See, the cut ski was supposed to take some distance off of that. I know, words. You know, I don't have superior cognitive abilities like my daughter does, so. I mean, I could play this in a tour event and be quite happy. So the greens are definitely going to create different experiences for different pins because you're going to use different slopes. Well, that was rude. Oh. Well, that's not a small pin or slope. But where this pin is, I mean, okay, yeah, you got a bit of a ridge short, but I don't know. I was expecting like something bad. This isn't bad. Again, these little channel things you have on a bunch of coils, I just wouldn't be doing that. It doesn't look right. Yeah, I didn't want to go long. I wouldn't want that pin in 187, that's for sure. But again, I don't think you should have to be able to play in that 187. I didn't find much in the way of lag. I can see where a PS4 would, though. All right. I mean, the environment's great. I think the holes play pretty well for the most part. If there's a concern, it's that the greens on occasion get a little bit iffy. There's a couple of pins that are just a little bit... They're just demanding perfection with clubs that it's not necessarily realistic to expect that. I'm not a fan of all or nothing shots. That one par 3, it kind of felt like it was all or nothing. It was either stick it, hit that ridge perfectly and just roll up beside the hole, or who knows where you end up. But it's certainly playable. And I said, if it showed up in a tour event, I wouldn't be upset. There's some really good stuff there. I'm one who's not a massive fan of a super aggressive green sloping, so not surprising. I would say that I would like to see the greens toned down a hair. I don't think you need to tone them down much, though. I wouldn't want you to take out, like, I wouldn't want you to make them boring. I like that they have that movement in them so that creates some interest in the greens. I just maybe a little bit less. It's a little bit. That's all I would be looking for. But overall, I think it's a really solid effort. I think it's really well done. Good job, Figz. For those watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting like and subscribe to help the channel and also to allow more people to see the great courses these guys create. I'll be back with another playthrough soon, but for now, I'm going to say cheers.